Oh my God, Rashawn. Come on, sit up so you can get some air. Sit up. Okay. You gotta breathe. Let me help you. Rashawn, you are supposed to put this around my pelvic area, not your head.
Sorry, babe. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm fired up now.
Rashawn, you almost died. Oh my God, you are the only man in this world I know dumb enough to do something like this.
Booty Call, the 1997 comedy romance movie, was about Roshan Askins, played by Tommy Davidson, a tender-hearted, upwardly mobile man who's dating his self-righteous to a fault girlfriend, Nikki, played by Tamala Jones. Rashawn and Nikki have been dating for 7 weeks, but still haven't consummated their relationship as of yet. Rashawn asks Nikki out on a date, but Nikki wants this date to be a double date. So Nikki brings along her opinionated friend and neighbor, Listerine, who goes by the name Listy, played by Vivica A. Fox. Rashawn comes with his homie, Buns, and that's Buns with a Z, played by none other than Jamie Foxx. Listy and Buns clashed immediately, as Listy was high maintenance and she seen Buns as nowhere near her level. A small icebreaker occurred between these two in the restaurant, though.
Smoking in this restaurant.
I'll take care of this.
Buns, sit down. That's the notorious ugly, the godfather of the Wayne Triad. He runs Chinatown.
Yeah, I know. I got all his albums. I tell him he said, what's up? Pídela. Lý Sinh Sinh, chính là máu sự kiện. Bằng hai sao, nó đông lòng thông nhau. Cảm ơn xây dựng hỏi vật. Ồ, cái gì? Có sai. I know you're impressed. You probably thought I was just some old common hood rat, huh?
Get me, choi soy.
Buns, I didn't know you spoke Chinese. Well, it wasn't like I could speak it to your ass.
So where'd you learn?
Watching Kung Fu movies. Me and my father, we always watch Kung Fu movies. They got subtitles. Yeah, well, our TV didn't have a vertical hole. So what I do is I get the Kung Fu videos and listen to them, and then bit by bit, I start understanding them motherfuckers. Like one time I went down to the Chinese laundry, right, and all that shit that sound like ping, 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 start making sense to it, brother.
So why don't you all just buy a new television?
Well, everybody ain't got no platinum card. You know, there is some poor folk out in the world.
How's your shrimp, baby?
He ain't got no shrimp over there.
Here's one. You can have it, baby.
Oh, my goodness, you whipped. That boy's whipped.
You know what? You need to pay attention and learn.
All he did was give you old crusty-ass shrimp.
There's that hood rat emerging again.
Bongo songa tagay.
Soya male. No gon matu duck.
Hong te ti dao.
Che mon lang han duck.
Chow guy.
Kong hai chong.
Lole mo gao chow hai.
No lo mo.
Take a something to ming.
No fighting in restaurant. Cost you extra to fight in restaurant. Fuck me. My mother. Watching cooking nuts and read your pizza house. Horse now, bitch, motherfucker. I will stick my elbow when your punk ass.
As the night continued on and Listy started to give Buns a little more play, Buns kept his eye on his target. Buns also continues to be a not so great influence on his friend Rashawn.
You know how we go. I bring my swing to the ring like I'm a king, and all that drama you bring, boom. Well, it's small, you wanna get laid. I put the spear in your face right about now. He was only a boom in the fast. They better slow down.
Later that night, as the four of them retreated to Nikki's apartment to play cards, a hilarious and interesting scene of foreplay took place.
Seem to get to it.
Do you ever stop?
No, I'll never stop.
Oh, really?
Really.
That's what I used to do. Whenever you use it, till I laid eyes on you, it was pain before pleasure. That was not claim to fame.
So are we gonna play some cards or what?
I was cold long ago, baby, baby. I wasn't very personal.
Your feet are kind of strong, but the softest feet in the world.
Hell, man. Man, if you don't get them big jungle rot alligator feet off mine, man, you can snatch a salmon going upstream with them eagle's claws. Big old cheese knots and balls all in them. Something like you've been playing soccer with a pack of wild wolves. Feet off me, man. Look like monkey hands.
That's what I used to do.
To ass and it to the man. You talk about toe jam. Let me get my head together, man. I'm about to cramp up. Cramp in the leg. You got any napkins?
You know, I think I left my gas on in my stove. Buns, you know how to work a pilot?
Yeah.
So with Buns and Listy headed to Listy's apartment to get better acquainted, this gives Nikki an opportunity to confront Rashawn about the negative influence she sees that Buns seems to have on Rashawn. Although Rashawn disagrees with Nikki, Nikki believes that Buns' opinion weigh heavily on Rashawn. It makes him disregard her feelings. So she feels like Rashawn allows Buns' opinions to supersede the feelings that he has for her. But like I said, Rashawn, he disagreed with that. Once they were able to get away from that conversation, they began to become a little intimate. Nikki, who wanted it just as bad as Rashawn did, was a stickler for safe sex and asked Rashawn if he has a condom. Yes, indeed, Rashawn did have a condom and he was ready to go until he accidentally dropped the condom on the floor. And Nikki's dog Killer, who we met earlier at the card table, we unofficially met earlier at the card table, began to chew on said condom. Rashawn, thirsty as heck for some loving from Nikki, felt that he was still going to use that chewed up condom on Nikki, but Nikki checked him on that and made him know that you ain't using that on me. Why don't you just go out and buy some more condoms? Meanwhile, Buns and Listy were leaving no stones unturned in Listy's apartment. Since Nikki wasn't getting any until Rashawn come back with the condoms from the store, she decided to call her friend Listy up and scold her for participating in sexual activity with Buns without a condom. So Rashawn and Buns head out immediately to get some condoms so they can get busy. As Rashawn heads back to Nikki's apartment with condoms in tow, Nikki notices that those condoms that he got are lambskin condoms. And although they protect you against pregnancy, they're not too protective against sexually transmitted diseases. So she sent Rashawn back out to get some latex condoms. Rashawn and Buns went to another store this time to pick up some latex condoms. Now with Rashawn having latex condoms, Nikki wants to move the goalposts. Nikki decides that she wants some oral pleasure to go down, and Rashawn was all down for it. But as I said earlier, Nikki is a proponent of safe sex. So she basically wanted, to use dental dam, so he can perform oral sex on her. And unfortunately, she didn't have any more plastic saran wrap. And Rashawn was cool with just, hey, let's leave that part out then. Let's get to the action that I can use these latex condoms. But Nikki now wanted him to do that. She wanted him to perform some oral on her. And she promised him, you do me as far as oral and I'll do you. And that's all Rashawn needed to rush out to the store to get some plastic saran wrap. Although Buns was cool with going with Rashawn to the store for condoms, he wasn't too cool with the idea of going to the store for plastic saran wrap for something that he didn't plan on doing with Listy. So back to the store they head, to the same store where they got the latex condoms from. And the store owners gave them a little entertainment this time.
So funny. यार ये लोग तो लड़कियों का है. You got to lick it before you kick it. You got to make it something wet before you stick it. Hey, camel cowboys. We ain't here for that. We just want to get some rap and then we out of here. Oh yeah, no. Most people come in to buy glad rap at 2 in the morning. You got to punch it before you munch it. You got to work it before you jerk it. Jerk. Boom. Sha-la-la-la-la. Boom. Sha-la-la-la-la. Boom. Sha-la-la-la-la. Boom.
See, this is why I'm in favor of the immigration reform laws, because you motherfuckers are fresh off the boat and you're already fucking with people.
Oh. You feel better?
Feel better.
I was just pulling your arm.
No, pulling your leg.
Arm?
No, you cannot say pulling your arm.
Why do you always have to correct me?
You are not in Bombay now.
Oh my God, I wish I was in Bombay.
Now, Rashawn is back to Nikki's apartment with plastic saran wrap and latex condoms, and he's ready to get busy because he is all prepared. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Everything.
In the bathroom. Why don't you get ready?
I am ready, girl. I've been ready. 7 weeks ready. Shit. Hey, Nikki. This plastic ain't easy to come by, girl. You don't know what I've been through. But I think I finally got this safe sex thing down pat.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Do I know what I'm doing? I know what I'm doing. So you want some dental dam? I got your dental dam. Build your ass a hoover dam. That's what I do. Wipe that ass tonight. I'm not trying to do what I do. You shut up and wrap your ass like a hot dog.
God, Rashawn. Come on, sit up so you can get some air. Sit up. Okay. You gotta breathe. Let me help you. Rashawn, you are supposed to put this around my pelvic area, not your head.
Sorry, babe. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
I'm fired up now.
Rashawn, you almost died. Oh my God, you are the only man in this world I know dumb enough to do something like this. Get him up! Sit him up.
What?
Motherfucker, was you gonna wait for me to turn into a butterfly?
Deja vu. Would you look here?
Oh, I've been looking.
You know, I told him that I was coming right back. Buns, what did you think? You were going to spoil or something? You know, I've got some aluminum foil over in the cabinet, too.
Ooh, I don't want to hit no woman. I don't want to hit her. I don't want to hit her, but I'll tell you right now.
Buns convinces Rashawn that instead of sitting up here being clowned by these ladies, they should just leave and cut out. Don't take this humiliation. So they were in the process of leaving, and Nikki and Listy followed them outside, where Nikki started apologizing to Rashawn about making fun of him and everything. Buns, feeling some kind of way for not getting the same type of apology from Listy, lets it out that him and Rashawn had a bet that Rashawn was gonna hit or have sex with Nikki that night. Nikki was none too happy to find out that her assets had been betted on. Buns hails down a cab, but the cab driver feels like that he's trying to rob him and pulls a gun on him. Eventually, the cab driver dropped the gun and ran off. Unfortunately, the gun discharged and the bullet ricocheted from the gun and struck Rashawn in the leg. So the four of them borrowed the cab to drive Rashawn to the hospital. At the hospital, they came across this receptionist who gave them a lot of problems with getting Rashawn admitted for treatment.
Not now, Rashawn. Like I was saying, it's a flesh wound. We just want to make sure that it doesn't get infected.
Like I was saying, no insurance.
Ain't this a shame? We in the richest country in the world. The land of the brave, the home of the beautiful. And my man can't get his legs sewn up?
Buns, this is not the time or the place.
It is the place. It says right here, emergency. It doesn't say emergency unless your broke ass ain't got no insurance card.
Buns.
Shut up!
Okay, cool. Shut up. I tell you what, I'm gonna go get you a pair to go with your peg leg.
Look, I got insurance. I just don't have my card on me right now.
No card, no cure.
Miss, I don't think you understand the severity of this situation. This man has been shot. Now, I don't know where you received your education or your training from.
See, I apologize for my friends. It's been a very long night. So I'm sure there's a procedure to verify his insurance. We filled out all the forms. All the information you need is right here.
Like I said, little Miss Fuji, no card, no cure.
Look, bitch. Either you make the call or I'm gonna come across that desk and snatch that horsehair wig off your bald head. I will stick this clipboard so far up your
Askin! Looking for Rashawn Askin? Are you Rashawn?
Yeah, Rashawn Askins, right here.
Great.
Rashawn Askins.
That's what I'm asking. Fool, get your ass down. Okay, listen, we've already pre-admitted this patient. Here's his insurance forms right here. We need somebody to get him down the triage right quick because his wounds are very severe.
Yes, Dr. Zevrolaski, but are you the guy there?
Yes, I am. I'm very attracted to you. These beautiful eyes, those cheekbones, that smile, and I love the little mustache. It's working. But do something with the chia pets.
As Rashawn waited to get his leg treated, another patient who was set to have his testicles removed changed his paperwork with Rashawn. So he changed the procedure that he was to have, and he changed it on to Rashawn. Fortunately, before the doctors were able to cut off mistakenly Rashawn's testicles, Nikki bust in and let them know that Rashawn had no insurance, which stopped them from proceeding immediately. After Nikki was assured that Rashawn was okay, she was basically leaving, finna walk out his life for the same reasons that she stated earlier, that she feels that Rashawn's values Bun's opinions over her feelings. In an attempt to show Nikki that that's not the case, Rashawn exposes himself fully to Buns and takes his jokes and all that, takes his jokes head on to show Nikki that he could care less about what Buns have to say. Rashawn loved Nikki and he wanted her to let her know that her feelings and the way she feels trumps anything that Buns had to say about him. In the end, everybody about got what they were looking for, except Nikki's dog Killer.
When I was watching cartoon, I scratched the left side of my shit, so on the left side I'm not functional, so I gotta hit it to the right.
You could learn a lot from him, you know that?
I know, but I got this sports cream in this book, you know, I put it on there and I am ready to go.
Nikki, I am glad you made me wait 7 weeks.
Now, do you think they used a razor or one of those hair removal creams on you?
Razor. You sure you know what you're doing?
Oh, yeah. Where's Killer?
I'm sure Killer's around here somewhere.
See, he's not even bothering us. I told you you two would hit it off and bond together.
Well, you know, me and Killer have two-tone understanding. I read somewhere where this is supposed to be bad for your kidneys. You know, and unless you're a professional, you shouldn't be, you know, going around like this. Be careful of that tendonitis.
So let's get this party started. Yeah.
Be gentle.
Overall, Booty Call was a nice, fun, and funny movie. I give it a thumbs up. With that, I'm going to end the video right here. Please feel free to like, share, and comment on this video. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. After subscribing, please click that little notification bell in order to be notified of any new uploads from this channel. I thank you all for your support. I truly appreciate it. I'm out on this one. Hopefully, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace! One love. Stay safe. Continue to be blessed.